So we want to give you the platform, give you the time to go ahead and give us a little background about yourself and your organization, what you do.
Sure. So, just a little bit background. My name is Peter, and I am a incoming freshman at Berkeley, UC Berkeley, California. And what I do is that I run a nonprofit called the Chinese American Volunteers Association, also known as CAVA. And our goal as an organization is to develop service-minded leaders of the next generation. So the way that we do that is through many different opportunities and types of community service throughout the community. We partner with different high schools and establish our CAVA chapter there to recruit students from the middle school, elementary school, and high school level, so we can all come together and serve the community.
Okay.
We also host different clubs for the students to have a opportunity to socialize with each other and to talk to each other about their own interests and really become leaders and just have a really just have a platform so they can learn what leadership is and develop into future leaders.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So tell me, what geared you to jump in there? What was your why? What was your passion?
So this all started back in actually the end of 2018. And in
Okay.
2018, I participated in a, community event, and I saw, there's kids helping out, but then there isn't really a organized platform for this, right? And what I see a lot in America is that people oftentimes give back, right? People have this heart of service, this heart of serving, right? It's not all about me. It's about the greater good. It's about the family. It's about the community and how really I can help to better the community. And being an immigrant, I actually came here when I was 9 years old. That
Yeah.
this was different from the culture I was used to, right? Back in China, we're more family centric, right? How to make your family proud, how to do good for your family, and not really about that whole community. So I
Yeah.
said, you know what? There's a lot of immigrants coming to United States like me. How do we bridge that Chinese culture and American culture of service
Right.
and really bring these kids to serve? And that was my purpose.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm like when I first met you, Peter, I was like floored. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting there and I was just like my mouth was just like because the things that you talked about like it resonated something in me, and even to the point where you made a statement. You were like, on the board, they focus on what they think we want
That's
or
right.
what we, but we are the population, like we're the majority. What's going on, Rob is with us. We are the population of the school, so why not ask the student what we would like, what we would need? And I'm like, wow, that's like a some people will be like, that's common sense, but it's not common. But when you think about it, yeah, why not ask the students what they, some of the stuff that they would like to do, some of the stuff that would engage them more, to help better your education. So
That's
I commend you. I really commend you on your accomplishments. Congratulations, by the way. I saw we posted probably like about 2 weeks ago, you got an award. What was your award for?
so I think the talk we're talking about the is that the Young Chinese of the Year or something like that.
Yeah.
So actually some news reporters from different newspaper companies helped me nominate me to be the top 10 Chinese youth in America, which
Yes.
I was
Great.
very surprised. Actually, I was surprised when I saw that headline. I was like, what in the world?
Well, congratulations. That's
Thank you so
awesome. That is
much. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah,
awesome.
that's well deserved because in that ranking, he's being ranked against PhDs and all these other folks that are probably a lot older than and this. But if you look at the impact that you've been making, Peter, for not just this year, for but really since you guys started. I mean, when I went to your conference, to your award ceremony, it was amazing. You know, look at here he is. This guy's been on TV. I don't know how many times, uh, and the impact that they're making in the community is incredible. I mean, what do you guys give out? Like when COVID first started, you guys gave out what the Riverside County Sheriff's 3,000 masks or something like that.
So during the start of the pandemic, our volunteer organization partnered with the another Chinese organization in the city to
Hmm.
PPE supplies like masks and face masks and all of that. We donated 10,000 masks in 1,000 envelope of love, which the students decorated at their homes and give out to the community, to the sheriffs, to the medical workers and the other frontline workers at the start of 2020.
10,000. Remember how hard it was to get a mask back then, too?
Yeah.
These guys had 10,000, and then they had the hand decorated ones, which was amazing. It took time. So I have a question for you. What this passion inside of you, and it's funny because Kim and I were talking about this the other day, about when you came to our event, and by the time the second time people heard you, they're diving over and taking all sorts of pictures, and they want to hear what you had to say. What you had to say was amazing, because just like she was saying, it's very simple and true, but we don't, people don't really think about that. What really started you down this path? And it's all about leadership, man. You provide great leadership. You have great vision. People believe in you. And where'd you get all this stuff from?
So, a couple years ago, well, I was born with cataracts,
Okay.
so in both eyes, and that which I endured 8 surgeries, and left me still visually impaired, with a vision of around 2200, which is legal blindness level. But throughout my years in the United States, I feel like so many people has helped me through my journey of combating this issue that I have, right? No matter if it's the special educations unit or the IEP or whatever, they didn't ask me, even who I was before they started helping me. They said, "Hey, you know what? You have a vision issue. Let me help you with this. Let me help you with that." So I said, "Wow, this is great." So many people has helped me through my journey. And when I came into high school, I said, "Hey, you know what? It's time for me to give back to those, not only to those that just helped me, but to give back to the community as a whole, to give back to those that are in need, like people like me." So that's really how I started back in high school.
It's amazing. So tell us a little about leadership, man. You have that it factor, or as we say in more parochial terms, you have the sauce. Okay. So so anyway, where'd you get this superpower leadership that you have, man? You just get things done.
Well, I feel like is first of all, it starts with the why, right? The passion. Without the passion, without the drive, without the motivation, you can't get nothing done, right? And just and the second part is with experience, right? You guys know that no one is born a natural leader. It all takes a lot of work. I still remember back in 2019, my sophomore year, I was the president of my local FBLA chapter in Eastwell, which is the Future Business Leaders of
Yes, sir.
America.
Uh-huh.
And that year, I ran for a higher sections position, and it required me to deliver a speech. uh, I was I didn't sleep the whole night preparing for that speech. And when I got onto that stage, I blanked out. Didn't know what to say the whole time, right? Forgot my whole entire speech. So, through these different falls and through these different these different bumps in the road and these different things we experience, we learn, and we grow, right? And I think I've experienced quite a bit with people and dealing with organizations and dealing with leadership and all of that in the past 4 years. So I feel like that's how really I got that platform and how I got started.
Wow.
Okay, what's next? Somebody told me where I found something about Cal Berkeley. Is that
Yes, sir. That's correct. that is the next step.
Tell us a little bit more.
So because of my journey with people, I realized that, my passion is for people, right? My passion is for especially youth and teenagers. And that's what I want to do in the future. So um, I want to study psychology at UC Berkeley, which is one of the top ranking institutions in psychology. And after that, I want to study and get my doctorates in psychology to be able to extend my platform to help more people and help more youth.
Nice.
Love it. Love it. Love it. That's good. So you answered that whole question.
Yeah.
Why? It was like, okay, why CAVA? You already told us. No, that's good. What do you think, Kimmy?
Man, it's like just to hear him speak is phenomenal. And Peter, I wish you the best, sir. I know that you're gonna go far. You didn't allow your anything to stop you, and that says a lot. A lot of times it's funny because those that don't have challenges allow stuff to stop them.
Mm.
Mhm.
And that's crazy to me because when it's like your passion. If you have a passion, just go for it. So it makes me think about how when somebody tells you no, how we just stop. Some people just stop and say I'm not gonna be able to do it because because I somebody told me no.
Right.
But when you have a passion, when your passion is more than or your why is more than you, bigger than you, it makes you just look at it and say, I just got to do it. It's got to get done.
That's right.
So
That's right.
I really believe that, you're going to be super successful. And you just stay focused on what the goal is, what your goal is, and you will go far. I truly believe that you haven't even like touched the iceberg. you know you're walking into something even greater, and I'm super excited to see what unfolds for you in the next
Thank
few
you.
years.
Thank you.
Yeah, this man, for I don't know if you guys touched on that. I apologize. I had a little technical difficulty getting in. The but just for those who you're out there, I don't know if you brought this up, Kimmy. I'm gonna bring it up again. This man started the Chinese American Volunteer Association in high school and has over 400 members. 400 members. A guy in high school with a vision of helping people got 400 people, colleagues, to come to the table and to sign up and to spend their time. And not only these are not only students, but the parents and the family supporting the students. Because these are young people. And they raise money, they get stuff done, they have leadership. He has, I don't know how many directors. I was amazed at all the director of this, the director of that. I mean, how many different staff positions that they have. Uh, I mean, it's truly visionary, and to watch a guy operate that. I was a military officer, two-time commanding officer, airborne ranger, whatever else, and I'm watching. Here's a guy that was what 16 at the time, 15, that put together basically an army of people to support a cause, organized, showing up, getting stuff done. Amazing. And we have grown folks and people that are listening have bosses and maybe a boss and maybe this and that don't have that many people. Hell, I got 65 people. I have 65 employees, but I don't have 400.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, so that's amazing. And it says a lot. And to be nationally ranked at his age and out of all America with PhDs and everyone, people have recognized it's the leadership. It's the sauce, man. It's
Right.
it's it's what you do when you go to the mic. People hear you and they act. They react. They say, "All right, I'm in." It's the sound of his voice. So that's a God-given talent, man. Got to take it off to you. Take a hat off to you on that.
Thank you
Um,
so much, sir. Thank you.
yeah, absolutely. So whatever you do, just keep leaning in, because I mean, you have a lot to say, and your actions speak louder than a lot of people's words. So keep doing. We're just so glad to have you on here, man. And just so everybody knows, another thing, when we needed him, I called Joanne, who's a colleague from the Rotary Club. She said, "Okay, Robert, you give me a minute." Next thing you know, I get a call from this different number, and it's Peter. He's calling me from the Dodgers game. Okay. He's in Dodger Stadium calling me back because I have a need and someone told him I had a need. Now he could have waited, but this guy calls me from the Dodgers game while the game is going on, and answers the call to provide resources. So that's a special cat right there. Hats off to you. I gotta snap it up, clap it up, whatever. And
Thank you.
I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I'm that good, man, but I don't know if I could be at the Dodgers game, see this, and just respond and know I have resources coming. So yeah. So anyway, man. So man, I just want to say we really thank you and appreciate you. Keep doing big things, man. And when you get up there, don't forget about us. We need you. And I'm sure everybody says the same thing. So hopefully when you get there, you won't be too taxed. You know what I mean? When you get to school, because everybody knows who you are now. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you get calls. Oh, Peter, can you do this? Peter, can you speak here? Peter, So take it in stride, man. Enjoy it. Enjoy the ride, and don't keep that fire going, babe.
That's right.
Yeah. All right, Kimmy.
Well, guys, listen, we want you guys to make sure you tune in to BGG. We here on Tuesdays and Thursdays, either at 11 or 1 Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you guys put your notifications on, tap in. If you're going to join in, make sure you go into the private room, join in with us. And if you have a business, shoot it. Let us know what's going on with you. Let us know. We want to spot you for 15 minutes. Come on in, do your thing. Don't forget about next Thursday. We will be at Bulldogs in the city of Fontana, 6 p.m. We will start. You guys want to come out. We are going to have a phenomenal time, have some great entrepreneurs coming out. Peter, we want to give you the floor for give you a 30-second window, and I want you to give some pointers to some people real quick, if you could.
Thank you so much. So I think the most important thing is what we believe in, right? I'm a Christian, and I believe that my purpose is to serve, right? Many people out there are struggling, sometimes finding out their goal. Just start by serving. Just serve, right? Do something for someone else, and that will bring you enormous joy to find what you are made to do.
Yes.
Awesome.
Awesome.
How do people get a hold of CAVA?
So CAVA, you can always come to our website, which is www.cava.website. So that's CAVA.WEBSITE, CAVA.website. You can always reach us out at cava.volunteer@gmail.com. That's cava.volunteer@gmail.com.
Awesome. So guys out there, if you need help, if you need volunteers, CAVA is the way to go. They will show up and show out.
That's right.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you again, Peter. BGG, we love you. And
All right. Thank
BGG,
you so much.
we're at. All right. Yeah, pleasure.
All right.
Thank you so much. We're out, guys.